Right on. So, last time, rounding out our escapades in the Markham Woods, or also known as Seadra's Grove, you concluded a tense dialogue with Seadra and decided to sneak into her compound to steal as much of the contracts and other things and gain information as much as you can throughout the short time you're there. You avoided capture and attack by being invisible, and there were only at the very end, after you had just sort of scrounged up a bunch of contracts and emblems associated with them, you revealed yourself, dimension doorway, leaving the few faces and angry Seadra inside, and then they pursued, but to no avail, and you managed to escape away in the airship. Upon the airship, you learned that the contracts are more binding than previously understood. So you were given a few options. You're able to, let's see, I remember. Oh, and I do want to pick up with the stuff we talked about over in midweek. So you each have one of the emblems, and it opens the possibility for a powerful magic user to break a contract, or you could try to find a devil to negotiate or find a loophole. You could go to, was it Mechanist? And there was, I forget some of the other two. Anyone remember?
Do we say kill Seadra?
Yeah,
Or kill Gimbal?
Yeah,
Kill Gimbal.
I mean, I think Kill Gimbal is absolutely off the table.
An option. I mean,
Did we
not
say
the best
kill
one.
Seadra?
I remember somebody mentioned maybe speaking with Titania and being like, listen, this is what's going on. Oberon doesn't seem to be too interested.
Oh yeah, we were gonna Jerry Springer the shit out of it. That's
There
right.
was the unicorn
Very
option? Unicorns and Meehan? Did we?
Yes.
Well, yeah. Well, I think part of that was you guys were thinking about trying to touch base with the air unicorn to find out about the water one, and Meehan was for the contract, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, because he's a powerful magic user, and he might be able to help us break the contract.
Yeah. So, we're gonna pick up. You guys are in transit, leaving the Markham Woods in your airship. Are you heading a general direction, like like north, south, east, west, something like that? So I have an idea.
The majority of all the places are
do we
south,
have a
right?
heading?
I think the majority of all the areas we were talked about going are southern from here.
If we're aiming for southern areas, we should definitely start moving
Okay.
to the south.
So you're generally heading south. The clouds are puffy and white. They're nice cumulus clouds. It's the sun is kind of bright. It's a pretty clear day. The rain has stopped, and you are currently at a fine cruising altitude and a cruising speed. The wind is cooling your skin. What do you do?
Long rest?
Yeah.
Right.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
Rest while we're moving along.
Are we doing a long rest? Yeah.
I would like to.
I'd vote for a long rest.
Okay, okay.
Let's do. Let's keep shifts though. Let's just have people on deck and ready to go, a couple at a time.
Yeah, I can take first watch.
Excellent. Then I will join my bunk. Good night.
All right, Tyrael, I'll take the second shift. Get me after you're done.
Who has night vision? Do we need that? What time of day is this?
It's daytime.
It's
right?
night.
I have dark vision.
Oh, it was
Right?
daytime. Sorry, I just said the sun was out. Yeah. It's
Oh, yeah.
daytime.
Okay, so we don't need that. So yeah, that's fine.
Midday?
No, it's probably closer to early morning. Sorry.
I'll take the last shift. They're gear.
Yes, wake me
Oh,
up for
that's
the
fine.
last shift.
When
I'll join through here.
darker.
Let me join. I'll join Tyrael on the first shift.
Who's on second?
I'm gonna take second shift.
Who's on
Snow will
first?
join with that one.
Yeah. All right. So Snow and Elvin on second shift.
Yeah.
Little League, baby.
And during the first shift, I'm going to pull out my bone dice that I've never ever used, but they give it to you as a character creation flair method. And so maybe we're going to play some CeeLo, and I'm going to take all of their Tyrael's money. Not really, I'm joking, but yeah, we're going to play some dice.
I mean, yeah, I'll play some dice on the side. I'll do it with some monk stretching though.
Cool.
Okay. So as Tyrael is just kind of stretching out, doing different yoga poses, tree pose, warrior pose, all that kind of stuff. Anolo is just like hunkered down, like just rolling dice. You guys want to actually roll?
Sure.
Put some money on this.
I'll put some money.
I have forever been lost with Tyrael's amount of gold, but I know I have some. So.
So we're gonna do it. Let's just put 5 gold each.
Yeah.
All right. What do you want us to roll, oh Master GM? D6s, D20s?
You actually want to play CeeLo or?
Nah, we'll just roll higher, lower. Yeah. Tyrael?
Okay, yeah, we can do that. Let's keep it simple. How about
Yeah, I'm down with that.
2 out of 3.
Hold on. Actually, I've been working on mini games.
Ooh.
But I'll do,
please let there be Poke the Goat.
I have codified Poke the Goat.
Yes.
But let's just we'll just do something a little simpler right now, just for brevity. Roll. Each of you roll a d12, and then roll a d20 in secret.
Do they?
Okay, I got a 5 on the D12.
Yeah, so and the highest total wins.
Okay. Highest total?
Yeah.
Okay, my
So-
highest total is
Whoa,
26.
hold on.
Wait.
All right.
No.
My highest total is not 26. I'll re-roll.
Okay. So yeah, so both of you see the d12, you roll a d20 in secret, and you place your bets.
Okay.
Based upon what you have and what you
And they share the d12s?
Kind of like in poker when you see the
Yeah.
one card face up.
Yeah, it's kind of like 7-card stud. So like
Okay.
different people have different information showing.
All right, I'll stick with the 5 gold.
Okay.
Kind of a push, I guess the term would be.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and call it maybe another 5 gold.
All right, sure, why not?
So the ante is, my dear Tyrael friend, is that I'm winning and you're losing, and I'm gonna take 10 of your gold. Do you want to raise an ante or you want to keep it where it's at?
I mean, awfully confident as always, my paladin friend. I think I'll call.
I'll take that call, and I'm gonna show you my dice. And I got a 22.
An 18 with my first roll, a 5 and a 13.
Oh, I thought you just said an 18 plus 5, and I was like,
No, I wish I did, but no, I'm sticking with my first roll.
Okay. So yeah, you transfer the money over to Anolo. Clink, clink, clink.
Yep, just kind of push it with my tail. All right, first round, no big deal.
Make perception checks, both of you.
okay. 13.
Okay.
One sec. Oh, nice. I got a 17.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys, in between rounds of dice and banter, you're keeping a pretty faithful watch. But everything seems still pretty clear. You're noticing the ground, if you look over the railings, the landscape is changing. It's getting a bit drier as you move south. You're starting to see more hamlets, small towns, mountains off in the distance, birds, and there's even an occasional larger thing that seems to swoop down and snatch up a flock of birds and just disappear off away. But no immediate danger.
Tyrael, has it ever struck you, no pun intended,
Hey,
that really you're the only one I've ever hit of our crew.
I mean, yes and no. I kind of needed help in that regard.
Yes, right. And do you think maybe because I hit you so hard, it made you want to be a monk?
Yes and no. You definitely taught me how easy I could be hit, but that was kind of a God thing. I've been really getting yanked around by this whole destiny thing for quite a bit now, but I think it's fine.
Well, I would furthermore like to say I regret hitting you, yes and no, as you would say, but I definitely do not regret taking more of your money.
And I'll kind of go on like a one-armed handstand if I can, like
Sure.
wobbling and stuff. Just like
Make an acrobatics check.
nice. Okay, so acrobatics 19.
Oh yeah. You
So
easily just get up and
so yeah, like legs and tail kind of swishing in the air, and just like be like, honestly, money's never been a big thing. Although I have been wondering where all that gold in the hold went.
I too am going to try to balance on one hand without a tail. My acrobatics roll is not so great. It's an 11.
okay, so you kind of you kind of get ready to do like a somersault, and you get you get both hands up, you kind of stand, and as soon as you kick the one out, boom, you fall down.
Are you familiar with the wrestling move, the pile driver?
And as that happens, as I look like a fool, I'm going to quickly stand up and be like, what did you say about missing gold in the hold? I didn't catch that.
Well, I think we're missing that big landfall that we got, right?
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Maybe vampire guy decided to come back?
Oh, no. And that's what I prepare my second roll. And this will be my last roll for money.
Yep.
So we can move it forward.
After this, we'll move on.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, roll your 12s, then place your bets. And your 20, then place your bets.
Tyrell has no poker face.
I will absolutely push it another 5 gold. So I am 10 gold in.
I mean, at this point, I'm just having fun with him, so, I'll push it another 5.
Ooh. You truthfully understand how this game works, right? I mean, you put money in and I'll take it when you're done.
I mean, that's normally how you think it works, but I'm just having fun.
Me too, little buddy. I like you a lot. And I'm just going to call it because I don't feel comfortable stealing all of your money, even though I would. I've got 22. Again. 17 and 5.
No, I rolled really good on my 12. I had a 9, but I had a 3 at my 20.
Looks like I made 20 G's.
Money luck, I have nothing. Life luck, yeah. Way different.
Wait,
You win gambling at some point?
Yeah, back in
Newsham.
Yeah, 3 Dragon
cleaned it up.
Ante. When it helps the story. Every other time it screwed me over.
Money bags for a while.
That's fair, yeah.
Cool.
All right, so the rest of your watch passes, and you guys head below deck to catch some shut-eye and watch number 2. Who's up?
Okay, I believe that's Snow and Elvin.
Yep.
On second watch.
Yep.
Hey, Snow, I want to ask you something.
What's that?
I was thinking about, since we recently got Mr. Bricks back, and he's been sort of living rough. I thought it might be nice if we could give him like a spa treatment or something, or at least a good bath. He's a little, I've noticed some dirt in between his scales. He looks like he could use a good scrub down.
Absolutely, especially since now we got that water from the Feywild there. That should work wonders.
Okay.
You gotta keep the
sometime
blinders on, though, right?
What's that? Yeah, we'd keep the blinders on him for safety. Although he does seem to remember us. I mean, I noticed that he was averting his eyes when we got him back. He's pretty well behaved. But yes, for safety, I'd say we'd leave the blinders on.
And if you'd like, I could give you some leaves, and we could polish up his scales some, make them look really nice.
That would be great. Thank you.
Make perception checks.
All right.
Sure thing.
The ever-blind Snow, 7.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, Snow, you're just really thinking about giving Mr. Bricks a bath. You're like,
The best way to go about this.
Yeah. Well, Alvin, even though you're smaller, you do remember to like get up and look around, and as you guys walk around the upper decks checking out the area, from behind you guys, you see what appears to be a V kind of formation. It's off in the distance. You can't really make out what it is, but it looks substantial. Well, I mean, not substantial. I mean, it's off in the distance. You can't really get for size, but you definitely see there's a V, generally following your heading.
Okay. All right. I point that out to Snow, and I say, Snow, we should probably keep our eyes on this. It's hard to tell from this distance, but those might not just be regular birds.
Are they following us?
I think they are. And we know there are those wyvern-riding dragonborn, aren't there? That we know have been at work in this area?
The ones who attacked the ship originally.
Yeah. I would say this definitely. Just let's keep our eyes open.
Yeah, we'll let everyone know whenever we change shifts.
Yeah.
Okay, so the rest of your shift passes. It's pretty much equidistant between you and that other thing you're seeing, but it's not really diverting course. Third shift.
They're here.
When we swap shifts, we're gonna let you know that that group's there.
Yeah, when we have the shift changeover.
Third shift should be Soot
Me
and Brad. We're four. We should be last.
Are we doing 4 shifts? Oh, okay.
Yeah, 4 2-hour shifts. Whatever.
That's neat.
Yeah, I think fair.
Well, why did we put Sid and Brad together?
I don't know.
And maybe it was their idea. Who knows?
Okay,
So-
make perception checks.
Oh, we're up and we're looking around. Is it?
Sid and Brad.
Okay.
Sit and Brad.
All right, perception check, sure.
Ooh, that's 11 for Brad.
18 for me.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, you both see the V thing. Only so you realize it is starting to get a little closer, starting to gain on you guys. Not terribly fast, but it's slowly getting closer.
How far away about does it look like it is?
Oh, it could be. With that roll, it's anywhere between 3/4 of a mile and 1 mile.
Okay, so like pretty still way out of like some kind of spell range.
Yeah.
And all I've got are cantrips.
I'm gonna try something. Just tell me if this freaks you guys out. I apologize.
Brad's like got an idea, guys.
Oh no!
What did you do?
He's got new toys.
Oh.
Does it sound really freaky, or does
Just
it sound
keep
like...
going with it. It
Yeah,
sounds
okay.
cool
It
as
sounds
hell.
like it puts the lotion in the basket.
That's right.
Yeah, it does.
Like, what if we drive the ship like in a circle? Because then we'll know if they're like following us or just going the same way we are.
Oh my god.
Are you guys okay?
No.
I'm so concerned. All of you are exhibiting
It's just
strange
really
behavior.
funny.
You just do the voice.
I think
You can no longer
yeah.
talk to us in that regular voice of yours. You can only speak in that creepy voice that you just did.
No,
That was too much.
I am.
That was the
Sounds
best.
like the,
Please keep that up.
Keep it
The
going.
Jackbox Murder Party one. The
Oh,
That's what
narrator.
it sounds
It
like.
sounds like him.
Oh, yeah, it does, yeah.
Let me. It's fine. I'll try and tweak it. I'll fine tune it as we go. I'll find something that won't
Yeah.
terrify you guys.
No, it's hilarious.
It's classy, man.
I don't want Brad to
not-
sound like a murderer. I just wanted to get like voice a little deeper.
Brad suddenly gained 100 pounds and 2 feet. Just hey.
I mean, that's what I was going for. It kind of sounds like a girl trying to sound like a guy currently. But so Brad does say that to Soot. Brad pitches the idea of flying the ship in a circle to like see if they follow the ship or if they're just happen to be going in the same direction as the ship.
Right, so we could we go around in a circle and then they'll be way closer to us. And we'll have less time, and then they can come and they board the ship and they start attacking and everything's on fire.
Well, then let's not like.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, let's run that by the next group because if they're getting closer already.
I don't know. I think we should just do it.
Who's flying the ship currently?
Right now it's Gimbal.
I'm gonna run up to Gimbal. Brad's got this great idea. We take and we turn the ship around and we do it like a loop-the-loop, and then whatever that is back there, they'll be closer to us, and then they can board the ship and light everything on fire.
I'm gonna say no. That sounds like a terrible idea.
I don't. What part?
You and I I think maybe have something in common. We're both kind of magic-y people. We like to take some risks. That's not a risk I want to take. That just seems foolhardy. And since you pointed out, he looks over to you. He goes, "Oh man, I thought we'd be rid of these guys. Oh man."
You know who that is?
Well, I can't see for sure, but it looks like those pirates, man.
Ooh, pirates. Oh, this is gonna be great. And I run back down to Brad. I'm like, Kimball thinks it's pirates.
Oh, whoa. Oh, I mean,
I'm
Whoa.
I'm gonna go back to sleep, and they wake me up though if they board the ship.
Okay.
Bro. Brad's got this. Brad will totally watch the ship while you sleep more.
Just don't watch me while you sleep, Brad. That's creepy.
I think the voice thing is no good, but that's just my.
no, every time I've used it,
Keep it.
everybody just starts dying. I don't know how to.
Keep it going.
I don't know how to sell
very
the
funny.
character.
Okay, so you guys finish up your watch. Ander and Thurkir kind of groggily stand up and switch place with you guys. So.
I'll say anything.
Um,
How'd the watch go?
there's potentially pirates getting a little closer. I proposed the idea of us doing a little loop to see if they're following us or just go in the same direction as us. But Gimli was like, nah, so yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Why don't you guys try to get gonna ship your rest, so you're all nice and fresh. And we'll try to keep those pirates off our tails for another couple hours or so. Okay? Sound good?
Sweet, yeah. If anything happens, just like wake us up, I guess.
You can bet on it.
Is it literally like, did he already leave to sleep?
No, he's like
Or are
right
you
there
sleeping
and just
right
kind of sprawled out and just like.
All right, Brad'll pick him up. Brad's gonna pick up Soot and carry him to his quarters.
Cool.
Nice.
Does Soot have quarters or just like a box he sleeps in?
Like a little
I don't
cat
think he
tree, like
has-
stuck to the mat.
He's got a
I think
Nolos backpack.
Yeah, like he'll just sleep wherever. I don't think he cares, like at all.
I was gonna say, like, he probably every so often just like grabs a blanket and just like
Spins, yeah,
yeah, just like spins around on the floor with it, just like, this is nice.
Well, Brad's gonna take him under deck at least. Let's go under.
Okay. You guys head down, snuggle up, and Andrew and Thurkir. Make
How far
perception
away are
checks,
the
please.
pirates?
Make perception checks.
Okay. 19 plus. Where's my perception?
Oh,
6. 25.
it's kind of early in the day to mug it. 8.
Okay. Yeah, so Andrew, the sun is kind of in your eye. You're squinting. It's difficult kind of see, but Thurkir is just like looking around with beady little reptilian eyes. And Thurkir, you notice that while this triangular group have gained, they're probably a half a mile. You see them head down below the clouds to something, and they have disappeared from view.
Well, I'll tell Ander.
You're
What do you think?
wizard
Just go
IC.
up? More than your feeble human, or what are you, half elf eyes? They went into the clouds. What do you want to do?
I really would like for our colleagues to finish resting so they're at their full strength. Let's see if we can keep going quickly.
Let's change direction. If they're in the clouds, they don't know which way we're going.
All right. Who's on the helm?
One of the is it
Is it Gimbal still?
It's still Gimbal, yeah.
Gimbal, yeah.
So Gimbal, we're thinking sharp. I don't know, starboard, and
Okay.
increase speed if we can. See if we can
Yeah,
kick
we
those
can
pirates.
kick it up. We can kick up a few notches, yeah. Okay, go. So looks around there. You give me the signal, Captain.
I'm the captain.
Right now, you are.
Right, Kip. So, engage.
And he goes, whew, just banks a hard right. The whole ship just tips and just, and next thing you know, you see him hit a throttle and just leans in, and you start pulling some serious G's down the whole deck below. Things are falling around. You guys are like plastered into your beds from the force of gravity, and he just pulls this real sharp, almost U-turn. Well, not U-turn. More closer to a 90-degree turn to the right. Writes it down. Writes the ship, and he's like, "Okay, Captain. How was that?"
Imagine I was hanging on like Dark Helmet.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good. Never do that again. Yeah. Oh. Don't have my rear legs.
She's in rough shape, but it's she could still have like these really nice moments of performance. So I don't get to indulge much. So I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. I totally get it. It's like you got all this power. You just want to use it every once in a while.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, maybe I'll learn to fly this. Yeah. All right. So where are the pirates?
Make perception check.
That's better. So 19.
Mine's 17 plus 5, 23.
Okay. So as Gibble brings it down below the clouds a little bit, you see that the pirates have landed in a field, and they're just kind of looks like they are taking a break or they're setting up camp. It's still a half mile away, so you can't really get a good clear picture, but you know that they're stationary and they've stopped. There are 7 wyverns, and you can see that there are an equal amount of riders.
You know, if they're here, I kind of mentioned them for a little payback on these guys for what they did to the ship before. What they did to our gnome friends.
Their cure is always okay with that.
Why don't we wait just a little bit longer for our friends to rest, and then we float the idea of pirating the pirates?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
So
Gimbal, slow down so that, and take a wide loop.
you got it, sir. You want me to go lower, or you want me to go higher? Or you stay the same?
Stay the same. We want to keep contact, but we don't want to look like we're keeping contact. Fly casual.
So you're using Brad's idea, but not with the intention.
Wide loop.
All right. Yeah, you got it, Captain. Cool. So he goes off and slows down, brings it back to an even kind of smooth cruising, and starts to very gently bring a wide loop around. That's going to conclude your watch, and so the rest of you, everybody else can wake up, feel refreshed, have your hit points back, your spells back, stuff like that.
Successful long rest. Hey, I've got a quick out of character question. I was resetting or preparing my spells for the day, and I noticed it looks like somewhere along the line I must have shorted myself a cantrip. Is it cool if I add one in? I'm just going to throw in like a utility cantrip.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to pick up Druidcraft.
Okay.
Okay. I just wanted to say that out loud so I don't use it at some point, and you go, when did you get that spell?
No. That's fine.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
I'm looking for pirates.
I'm going to explain my idea to the group. So, probably those are the pirates that messed with the gnomes before and did a number on the Buickle Saber here. I'm thinking a little payback's in order.
Didn't they already get payment when they raided the ship and took stuff?
Oh no, payback. It's more of a karmic thing, Soot.
Oh.
We're going to beat them up because they deserve it.
And we can have Zarek help.
Ooh.
He probably wants something
Oh,
like that.
I bet Zarek would definitely be in for that.
We've been promising him all kinds of things, and this may be finally our chance to make good on it.
Vengeance is in the eye of the beholder.
Spectator. He's a spectator.
No, this
That's
time he's not.
He's going to be a participant.
You guys want me to send down some birds and make sure it's them?
Yeah.
That's
That's a good idea, Soot.
Is there anywhere we can park the ship and sneak in?
Thurkir, I've got a fun idea. If I wild shape into a giant eagle, I could pick you up and drop you right into the middle of them.
Yeah.
But I think he can fly, can he, with rage?
It's more like jump flying. I have to push off of something, and I fall at the end of round. So it's like, so. I don't stay flying at the end of round. That's the problem.
he's a leaping lizard.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's a good point. We should make sure this is who we think it is. We wouldn't want to attack innocent bystanders.
Yeah, I'll do
We get invisible drop in again.
a smoke cloud of ravens and have them kind of like, casual land in trees around them and, do crow raven stuff.
Okay.
And just look through their eyes at them.
So make a perception check.
Okay. I can do that with advantage for each of them if I want to. But I'll just do the 2. I'll see what 1 looks like, and then if I need to, I'll do more. That's 18.
Okay. So as you peer through the eyes of these smoky crows, and you see that they are the group are taking essentially a water break. You see all of the Dragonborn have like large leather buckets of water that they're feeding to the wyverns. They're throwing scraps of like some raw meat. Maybe it's part of a guinea pig or a rabbit, you know. And the Dragonborn themselves, they're all red-skinned. They're all decked out in pretty heavy-duty armor, and you see that there is this a claw of red down their armor plate. 3 red lines. It looks like part of a dragon claw.
Are there any of them on like little like telescopes looking for our ship or something? Did I see any signs that they were following us?
There's a couple that are just there's one in the center riding what appears to be the biggest of the wyverns, and he's looking squinting off at the airship.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do a little like paper diorama of what the crow sees, so you guys can get an idea of what's going on there with a minor illusion. Or not minor illusion, it's like silent image. Yeah.
That one that you can do at will because warlock thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gimbal, does that look like the right symbol, the right guys that messed with you before?
Yeah. It looks like, I'm not sure if it's them per se, but it looks like to be the same crew.
Well, what say you all?
We need to find out who they belong to. So
Their
let's get
gear
them.
wants to take our stuff back.
And I would really like to have a word with them about why they think that they can come into somebody else's ship and start knocking things around like my friends.
And by word, I hope you mean a sword.
Yeah, you call it word, or I call it word, you call it sword. I might have words while swinging a sword. That thing. Yes.
These guys
Harsh words.
These guys are taking orders from that red dragon, right? We might be able to find out what he's been up to.
Hey, was it the red dragon that invaded that town? I can't remember. Was it red or black?
It's black.
I think that was the black one.
Black dragon.
The red one
Yeah, that was a black dragon.
The red one was after the unicorns. The black one took over the town, but they're probably all together.
Yeah, I'm in. Let's do it. Let's go have a word with them.
You tried to keep one alive.
I can talk to them after you kill them too, if you need to.
Oh yeah, cool. So
Great, good contingency plan.
just don't eat them all through here.
I can talk to you guys after you die too.
Interesting and mildly distressing.
Heartwarming. Really.
The fan club continues after death.
So there were 7 wyverns, right?
Correct.
Are they all the same color, or do they not follow dragon rules for the whole color thing?
No, they don't follow the same rules for dragons.
Alright.
But they're all kind of between green and gray skin, kind of leathery. Yeah.
Alright. Just curious.
Is there any of them that may have a hammertail wyvern?
No. They're all just standard wyverns.
That's benefit, folks.
You're too far north for hammertails.
Good. Didn't need to take another wallop from one of them.
I still can't believe you rolled that well that day.
Me either. That was amazing. I took 0 damage. Flew 10 feet. It was amazing.
Okay.
All right. So how we gonna? All right. We'll turn the ship around. Are we gonna go in with the guns blazing, literally? Maybe fire a broadside and jump on them.
I mean,
Or
yeah,
do
we
we-
might as well use these cannons if we plan on attacking.
We only have like what one round, Pat?
Well,
Like
let's
one-
wait a second. I'm all about having a word and then swinging a sword at him. But after I have a word, then I swing the sword. I'm not all about declaring war on some things that maybe just followed the same jet stream that we did into this area.
Do not listen to the foolish one. We should strike first.
I think
I
they
mean-
could know we're
We
coming.
should go in quiet.
The guy.
These are pretty clearly the Crimson Knights.
Pretty clearly, right? But the thing is they didn't really do anything to us yet, and they could have for an entire 8-hour period. We just gotta.
Whoa, Enolo, I need you to like step back and think for a minute. Like
Okay.
maybe you yourself like didn't experience it because you were like in a sword or like we were in with the Sphinx, but like our crew got hassled by these bros.
Remember
Brad.
Sarah's Eye?
Wait a minute, Brad. Did they hassle you guys before?
Get
They didn't
away.
hassle us. They
Well,
hassled the gnome.
Crew.
they were the same group that we talked to back at
You
with
know what?
Esmeralda and her group.
I actually feel. Side note. Enolo still feels pretty bad that he picked up a Gimli and then just dropped him like he was a piece of trash.
That,
So-
that was part of why Brad was
Gimbal?
reacting like that.
Gimbal,
He's like,
not Gimli. Might be not Lord of the Rings. Anyway, I'm gonna look over at Gimbal and I'm gonna remember exactly how bad I felt because I did it and be like, they attacked Gimbal, is what you're saying. Well, then I say, let's just fire upon him. If that's what you want to do, go ahead. I'm not pulling that trigger, but I will board that ship and take heads if need be. Gimbal, is that what you want?
It seems like a strangely pressuring thing to ask me.
Well, look, no pressure. I just didn't want to put the full burden on you, but I just really felt terrible
Well-
for how I treated you in the past.
So
I
you
want to
want
treat you right.
You want me to tell you it's okay to just go kill people?
I
In
want
order
you to
for you
tell
to feel
me.
not guilty for tossing me aside?
Essentially,
I'm hearing?
yes. Yes.
Bad people.
I think I need
Doctor?
permission from you, Gimbal. That's it.
I'm not real comfortable with this conversation.
And see, folks, just like Gimbal, I'm not very comfortable just going broadside in on a whole bunch of bad dudes, especially if they may not be the same. I'll leave it up to the rest of us. Me and Gimbal are on the same side. I will fight.
I
for you, though.
don't say that. No, I didn't say that.
I'm gonna say that Gimbal and I are very much similar on this very specific topic.
And he's like down like at your knees, just looking up at you. And he's just like, no, no.
It's okay.
So, it sounds like you guys are confused on your nomenclature.
And
And-
I
Wasn't
do you-
this the pirate gang? Oh, sorry.
No,
You go.
I was just gonna say, yeah, Ander, do you want to? But I want Tarambly to speak, not me.
Wasn't this the pirate gang that messed up Zarek?
Yes.
Wow.
Why don't we
Are
ask
these-
him?
Oh yeah.
Zarek
Well,
was
see, the-
attacked by pirates when he was all stabbed in the eye and stuff. That was these guys, right?
Well, see, that's kind of my point, right? Like, we have a lot of questions we don't really have answers to, and we're just gonna broadside and slaughter the lot of them. I don't feel comfortable about it.
Rephrase that. It's the same potential group, not necessarily these individuals.
It was that group of pirates. We don't know if these pirates attacked Zarek. Look, maybe we go and we try and talk to them first, and it potentially escalates to violence.
I could go in the box and say hi.
oh, like we could actually wait. Oh, right.
Like, I could switch into, like, being a super tiny dude. So can Alvin. And, like, you got the little box. Like, we could send some people in to talk, and then, like, bam, be like, back up. Yeah.
That is a good idea, Brad. Maybe you could go in the box with Soot, and on the subject of backup, if I wild shape into a giant eagle, Dirkir and I can hang back, and if, things go bad, you give the signal, Dirkir's death from above.
Yeah. That sounds super rad. So, we send, 1 or 2 people down to talk, and then they have the signal, and then it can bamf us in, you can drop in from above, and we'll, just annihilate them if they're horrible. Give them the chance.
Okay, what's the plan?
We don't have to do that.
Speak to them, I guess.
The
Emissaries
does
are good.
not think that good people join bad groups.
Okay, so I need a clear sense of how this is happening. Who is? If you guys are going to
So-
send people down first, who's
so-
going down to talk?
Soot and Brad are going in the box to talk
Okay.
with Alvin as a giant eagle carrying Thurkir circling nearby, I suppose. Are you invisible? Yeah.
I can cast invisibility on us before we do it.
And then the next part, what are the rest of us doing?
Going down to actually talk to the pirates?
No, that's why we were sending Soot and Brad in the box, right? You guys were going to
wait.
go talk to the pirates.
Oh no, I thought we were gonna be instant backup. I thought normal people
No.
were gonna who Keiko Tiny.
I thought we were gonna go
Go.
talk to them and be like, "Hey, are you guys, super bad?" And then, if they are super bad, we get back in the box, and then you guys go, rough them up.
Sounds about right.
Just a quick thought. Where's the box going?
I'll send it to the head guy, the guy I saw.
So it'll be next to him
Yeah.
in the air.
No, they're on the ground.
Oh, never mind. I thought they were still flying.
They parked.
Well, let's do it. I think let's send a kitty, and we'll send Brad. Maybe turn Brad into a turtle, and stick him in a box,
Hey, Graham.
and then go out
Hey,
there.
Grandpa Mongo.
And if it gets hairy, then you let us know, and we'll just blow him up with cannonballs.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay, I cast.
And then, if that happens, the cannonball's the signal, and that's when Dirkir and Alvin will go in.
Okay.
All right, so Alvin
We'll follow the
casts
script
invisibility
Yeah, you guys first.
at 3rd level. I can do 2 people, so he gets himself and Dirkir. Wild shapes, picks Dirkir up, and goes kind of flying in a circle to be in position.
Yeah. As soon as they're off,
Okay.
I'm casting Speedy Courier.
Yep.
Opening the
Your box
box.
appears.
I wait for Brad.
Brad is going to cast Bless on himself and Soot and Ander, because I can do up to 3 people within range. And then he's going to shapeshift into a little ferret or something.
Okay, I'll
Little
grab
creature.
the ferret. I think about the captain over there, the guy who looked like the leader,
Mhm.
and I close the box.
And the box closes, and you a puff of smoke, and you careen through space, and suddenly the box stops, and you hear this, and you hear this sort of clicking sound, almost like a velociraptor, kind of some sort of I don't know, saurian kind of sound that I can't do, and the box slowly lifts open, and you see this red dragonborn face. It looks sharp, angular, real thick, reptilian hide. Lots of scales, gold eyes with these black slits, and these fangs are just protruding out of his mouth. And he looks at you and goes,
Ta-da!
"Oh, a meal on the go." And he reaches out and grabs you by the throat. So,
okay.
So,
Yeah.
hold on, I gotta roll a die. Actually, can you roll for me? Roll a d20 for me.
Okay. I rolled a 9.
What's your AC?
My AC is 13.
Oh yeah, he got you.
Okay.
Yeah, so he grabs you by the throat, and you feel his grip just start to crush your larynx.
So you think he's hostile to me, then? Just checking.
Yeah.
I want to go.
Yes, I do.
I want to go total crazy tentacle monster on him with the disguise self. I just want, and just the teeth go all out, and I go, "You should put me down," and speak into his mind at the same time.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So, to intimidate.
Make a intimidation check.
17. I only rolled a 7 though.
Yeah,
17.
That's close, but you needed a 19 for this one.
Okay.
So, yeah, he looks at you and he kind of he's taken aback, but he's like, I like a little frisk with my food.
At this, I want to do the thaumaturgy and just be wee wee wee.
How loud is that?
As loud as thaumaturgy can go. So you guys.
He cranks it up and you hear this blazing ambulance sound from all across the valley. And as you see this dragonborn look at you, pull you out of the box, hold you up, and he goes, "Fresh meat, everybody!" And while you are making your sound, Brad, I mean, you want to do something? You're right there.
As a ferret, I would like to climb into this dragonborn's pants and bite him in the nuts.
Okay. First, make a stealth check.
Wait,
Bite him in the nuts.
I mean, when you've got access, right? Stealth.
No, I mean,
That would be
No.
7.
Damn.
17 plus 9 is 26.
Yeah. So while he stands up, and you're like holding onto his belt as he's getting ready to show off so that everybody, you can manage to slip down into his pants, make an attack roll for me with advantage.
Okay.
right there.
Ooh. I wonder how much AC his nuts have.
Oh my god!
That
One.
is.
All the questions I have to think about as a DM.
What AC does his nuts have?
Oh my god! I'm sorry.
I mean, what the hell?
You're on fire tonight.
Sorry. That would be.
Say it in the deep voice, Brad.
Yes.
Nuts.
Brad rolled like a 10 for biting him in the nut.
This is
Okay.
going to be the start of just an epic combat.
Oh my gosh! So as you can't see this happen, but as you chomp down on his genitalia, you hear this little thing, and like something comes loose, and there's just blood just spurts, and you feel his hips just go whoo, like kick backwards, and like he's totally absolutely in pain. He drops Soot.
Yay!
And immediately grabs for his crotch. Okay. I guess so. I got the people in the air. I guess you guys are, since you were holding action. I guess.
Yeah. I fly right in and I drop Thurkir.
Invisible.
I'll be right on him.
Yeah.
Giant
Directly
lizard.
on the dude that had
I'll like land on him. You know what I mean? Like
that
pounce
had
on him.
soot. Specifically
so-
on that guy.
So, Alvin, make a ranged attack for me.
Sure.
Do it.
Because it's just trying to mimic you like a flyby, and you're dropping him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ranged attack is Dex, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm using the giant eagle stats.
Yep.
Okay. I just had to pull it up. And 13.
Okay, so you're not going to get too close, but your third carrier is going to definitely land probably in the middle of everybody, and he can be within 1 round to get to the
Okay.
the dude, unless
And
you
he's
can do something while
invisible
you're
until
falling.
he attacks.
Yeah, I go pretty fast too. Let's see.
Actually, well, how about? Okay, well, let's do this. Make an acrobatics check for me, third carrier.
Okay.
I have an idea.
I'm gonna mug it. I want this to work. There we go. 16 is better than 3 plus 5, so 21.
Okay.
Acrobatics.
So as you feel Alvin in eagle form fly towards you and begin to release you, probably a little bit too soon, you kind of kick off his appendages and leap out forward, and sort of nosedive towards the Dragonborn. And you are right on target.
Yes.
And you'll be. So I guess other folks.
I think Alvin's gonna go for like a drop and keep swooping since he's still invisible and go for one of the other Dragonborn.
Okay. So you'll be swooping around.
Swooping in to, attack a different one.
Okie dokie. So Anolo, Ander,
So,
Snow.
just quick question. They're a distance away from us, and those two are invisible, so we really don't see any kind of mayhem happening?
Well, you hear Soot going. Wee.
Okay. And how far of a drop is it from the ship onto the ground?
300 feet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I would
Okay.
totally talk into Anola's head as well and be like, "They're attacking us! They're attacking us! We're in danger!"
Okay, so then I have a question. If I'm falling, and before I hit 30 feet to the ground, or roughly, can I misty step so that I don't splat into the concrete?
Oh.
You can try.
Can find out.
Let's do it. Listen, Soot and Brad are in trouble. I just scuba jump right off the ship,
I'm
and
gonna
that's what I
follow.
do.
I'm gonna follow him directly after.
Okay.
I,
And I will.
The
And
cannons
I'll
are
wait until I'm
cannons.
30 feet.
I see the big oak just jump off, and I'm like, "What?" And I'm just gonna follow him.
You have feather fall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
wings.
that's what I thought.
And
And
wings.
also
Wings,
wings.
yeah.
I mean,
I'll see.
I'm fine. I'm worried about him.
Don't be.
Okay. Oh boy. Ander?
Who's left on the ship? It's just me and
Horns.
Tyrio,
Tyrael?
And horns.
fire the guns.
Yeah, we're gonna. Are we close enough for the cannons?
Are we gonna?
You can.
We're gonna hit those guys, dude.
I'm falling, so I'm good.
Shock and awe, I guess.
I mean,
Let's unload a broadside.
all right. I just think we're gonna hit Soot and Brad,
Yay!
very least.
Brad is currently in someone's pants.
Some of us may die, but it's a chance that I'm willing to.
Phrasing,
take.
Brad. Phrasing.
Okay.
How do we?
We'll try to roughly aim for the perimeter, guys, just to kind of weaken them.
Okay.
Careful,
so.
Ander. I said across their nose, not up it.
So as you guys are shouting and I assume you were telling the gnomes to go this way or give some direction as you guys head down, and you start to load the guns with cannons and powder. You see the ship or feel the ship kind of get lower and swing around towards the perimeter, and as the gun flaps open up, you push the cannons forward. You see that the rest of the the Dragonborn have begun to move and mobilize, seeing that things are happening and they're all kind of taken unawares. Some start to get onto their weapons, some draw their swords, and some even have large chains that they begin to start to swing around. And that's where we're gonna take a break so I can get prep a little bit.
Cool.
Get ready for the madness that is about to
Okay.
be
Yes.
unleashed
That
upon
was
the universe.
awesome.
Oh.
Okay.
Pause.
Oh boy.
That was a really clutch use of thaumaturgy.
That was
I see them. Where is Isut?
Cool.
Oh my god.
I'm imagining this
Yeah.
combat as explained by Luis from Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Well, first,
So first we went into it. We were going to talk to him, right?
Brad turned
Cat
into a
went down.
ferret, and the cat went down and talked to him. He almost got chokeslammed. And then Brad bit the Dragonborn in the nuts.
He lost the ball, so we're like, we'll send him some new ones from the airship.
Oh,
some
boy.
cannonballs.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
I got skydive.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What AC do balls have?
Episode title, right?
That's absolutely the question of the night so far. What
Remember,
AC does his
you've got to
nutsack
divide
have?
their AC by 2, and
Oh.
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 They're probably weak against most attacks.
Hmm.
So that's
They're
like triple
definitely
damage
weak to
against-
bludgeoning damage.
oh my god. Okay, wait. So say you crit on a nut shot. Could we do the thing from Hot Shots where, like, do you remember that scene where, like, the guy gets hit by Charlie Sheen and the 2 walnuts come out of his mouth?
Yeah, the walnuts pop out.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Break.
And with that
Break
intermission,
time.
everybody.
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, okay?
This video, we're definitely rating it R, right?
M for mature, bro.
Real?
Guys,
Yeah,
he's
no,
also got
someone
one of
did
those
that.
skate
No.
hats
See,
too. Look
like,
at the hat.
It's like a
No,
it's like a
that's
chap
100%
situation.
photoshopped.
That,
No,
no,
that's
look at
We're
the.
back
If
now.
it was
That's
Photoshop,
real?
I don't think they'd
Yeah,
have left
look at the
some of
legs.
skin
the legs and
exposed.
arms. Yeah, like they
Yeah.
have to do that for
that-
the horse's movement.
That could be
Yeah.
really good Photoshop.
I mean, if they
Aw.
Fake.
I don't know.
Oh, hey
if they-
everyone, we're back. We were just
Oh, yeah, hey.
looking at a horse in a suit. It's fine. Totally normal.
Yeah, totally normal intermission activity from us.
these are strange times all around.
All around.
Yeah. Hey, we're just looking for inspirations for something. No. All right, so welcome back, everybody. Thanks for the quick break, and anybody in the chat who is just hanging out, thanks for hanging out with us. Right on. So let's pick up where we left off. The Oddlot has hatched another foolproof plan, and they have apparently ambushed and assaulted some unsuspecting dragonborn, including a nut shot or a bite, and the invisible Thirkir going to land, cannon fires coming, the whole 9. So everybody, let's roll initiative.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's get the music. Let's try this one.
Man,
Nat 20.
you down on the attack roll.
Only
I'm getting
11%.
thunder here, by the way, guys.
Yeah. same
Yeah.
here.
us
Yeah, me too.
16. I posted it underneath the horse in a suit.
18.
11.
Oof.
18 as
I'd
well,
probably
but
go
I have a
last.
1 dex modifier.
In my eagle form, I have a +3.
Oh yeah, you're definitely going first.
Ooh.
Okay,
Oh,
so
my-
Oh,
Oh,
Snow,
what
what's
is my
your?
weasel's form
Oh,
now?
yours is 3 as
forgot.
well. You can go first, Snow. You go first, definitely.
All right.
okay, so third cure, the natural 20. And after that, I think it looks like. Is it Alvin then third cure?
Yeah, we decided that the the giant eagle has a better dex modifier than Tyrael does.
Okie dokie.
Hoping to work on
Then-
that with the next 2 levels.
Let's see. Then the 17 for Anolo. 16 for Brad. Did I? Then it's gonna be Ander, right?
Yeah, I had 13.
13. The 11s. Who is it? It's Snow then Snow then Soot.
Yep.
And I rolled poorly, so I'm going dead last. I rolled a 2.
Surprise
So-
attack.
Oof.
Yeah. So it's essentially 2 surprise rounds for you guys because I rolled so badly. Okay, so chaos has ensued. The Dragonborn are shouting. Some of them are getting on their wyverns. Everybody's drawing swords. Thurkir lands poof, right on the wyvern, jostling the Dragonborn in front of him. And he looks around like just totally perplexed at what's happening. One hand's on his package, trying to fish out a ferret. Thurkir, what do you do?
Do I get advantage with invisibility on attacks? Or no, I'm not sure. I don't have invisibility.
I mean, the spell doesn't. The spell just says that it makes you invisible. It doesn't say anything about granting you
No, it doesn't.
advantage on attacks.
Can't be seen fully, but still make noise. Attacks have advantage. Attacks have disadvantage.
Oh, they do?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it does say that.
Okay.
Attacks against him. Yeah, so I'm going to attack with advantage and rage. Does an 18 hit? Well, it's not a very good
Yes.
attack. Oh, good.
Yeah, that's the number.
No. Well, I rolled 2 1s on the d6s, so 12. That's the worst I can do for damage.
Okay.
And attack number 2, 29 will hit for 19.
Oh my. Okay, so those are claw attacks, right?
Yes.
What
Slashing
kind of
it,
is that?
yeah.
Slashing damage?
Yes.
Okie dokie. So that was 19.
They're +1 weapons, if that matters. They're magical or whatever.
Okay.
And you're instantly
As
visible,
you
right?
slash, and you, the spell drops, and your burly form, just almost dwarfs. Well, no, I would say it's pretty comparable. You guys are both about the same height, physically imposing, very strong and people, but you manage to cut across his face once, cutting open part of his scales, and then when you come back down, he kind of blocks it with the sword, but it scrapes down and gets his forearm a bit. So, do you want to move or do anything else?
Nope. Just
Okay.
stand there covered in a rain of blood.
Okie dokie. Alvin.
Yeah. Okay, well, once I've dropped Thurkir, I swoop invisibly and I let out a and I go for a multi-attack. 1 beak attack, 1 talons.
Yeah, which guy? Anybody in particular?
Just one of the other henchmen.
Okay. Okie dokie.
Let me see. With a +5 to hit, a 15 doesn't hit, does it?
Nope.
Well, that was my high roll, so I just gave away my position and missed twice.
So yeah, you go ah, and again, people are like looking around. It is total mayhem, and you just emerge, and the guy you were trying to go for was a little left to the leader. He was already on top of one of the other wyverns. As you swoop down with your talons, he just quickly just ducks out of the way, avoiding both very narrowly.
Okay.
And then you fly off back up into the sky.
You did advantage with both of them, right?
Oh, no, I didn't. I forgot to.
Okay.
Well, let's say the first one definitely missed.
Yeah.
'Cause like I said, the 15 was the high roll. So that was the beak attack, but oh shit! I fucking nat 20.
Hey.
Okay.
And what do we just double the damage dice?
Yeah.
All right, I gotta fish out a d6 here. Okay. Normally 2d6 on the talons, so it's 4 instead. Hot damn. Alright. 10, 18 plus 3, 20 slashing.
Whoa, okay. So the first attack kind of, you snatch down, kind of slash, he kind of ducks. He didn't really predict that you would come again, and you clock him clear in the face, grab his face a little bit, lift him up out of the seat, and then drop him down. You see this talon streaks all the way up his face and neck. Just that was kind of brutal. He's like, oh, he's not looking. He's still standing, but that did some damage.
Okay, and then I kind of just like fly up a little with the rest of my movement, just up in the air after I slash.
Okay, okie dokie. Tyrael.
Okay, so I'm still on the deck. My first question, I guess, are these fuse cannons or are they flintlocks?
Flintlocks.
Okay. So.
Well, no, they're fuses. I'm sorry, they're big. A flintlock is for a smaller thing. So these are larger fuses.
Okay. So I assume we have all that ready then, and I'm on like kind of one side of the cannons.
Yep.
Andrew, stand back, and I want to try and firebolt down the line of fuses to shoot them off in a row.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Okay, cool.
Nice.
No aiming required.
Wicked.
Yeah. Just make an attack roll.
You know, it'd be a great time to get a nat 20 here.
Come
Mr.
on,
D20.
buddy, you
Come
got
on now.
this.
Oh,
No, you can
it
do
fell
this.
off the table.
No.
And
You got this, buddy.
Come on, you got this.
That's inspiration.
Table rolls don't work.
off the table rolls don't work. All right.
Whatever you do, just be consistent with your roll.
That's right.
I haven't taken them off the floor yet. All right, so that was 2 better. So we're getting a 10.
Inspiration.
Do we want to use it this early? Are you guys?
Yes, use it. Oh no, no. It's not a reroll. It's inspiration. D10, right, Avis?
Yeah.
Yeah, the bardic inspiration.
Oh,
Saying
excuse
he gave you
me.
bardic
Okay.
inspiration.
Add a D10. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have clarified.
Nope, you're good. Oh, a 10!
Yes.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so as you stand back, you eyeball the fuses. They all kind of just line up in line. You go. You send a firebolt careening down the length of the airship, and you light all 3 of the guns at the same time. And I guess they're gonna get ready to fire. They're gonna fire right now. So roll damage. That'll be 9d10.
9d10? Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
God, I almost feel like I should pick up a generator for this. I've only
That's
got 3.
awesome.
Hang on. I think I'll go.
Yes,
All right,
3d10 per cannon.
That's insane. Alright, well, I don't see my other d10, so I'll just roll 2 at a time here. 15. 30.
Oh no.
41.
6 dice.
58.
One more.
One more roll.
One more die.
63.
Oh my god. Okay.
Dang.
Friggin' hella awesome.
Dude.
So while
Well done.
combat is like everybody's focused down on what's happening in the immediate area, the airship kind of just rotates towards the action. The fireball lights the fuses, and the guns fire. Plumes of smoke drift up, and
The timing of that lightning outside.
right?
Oh
Yes.
man!
Actual cannon fire. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I actually saw
thunder
the
up
flash.
here.
I saw the flash in the windows behind you, Matt. It was awesome.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody clip that.
So The whole like right part of this V, there was a guy who was getting on one of the wyverns. There was two guys getting the weapons ready to, and they're gonna getting ready to charge in towards the leader guy. Just obliterated. The cannon takes one guy just takes off half his chest. One guy takes off his head. Another one just lands and explodes, and the guy flies. Ah! You know, it was just they're toast. So there are 4 left.
Damn.
And the wyverns, they've all taken damage. Let's see. Hold on. Yep, they take full damage too. And you see like the cannibal pierce the wing of one. The other kid they just get messed up, and they're like crippled around, and just they're all kind of stunned and dazed. They don't know what's happening right now. So, all right, are you moving?
Oh no, that's nuts. I think I'm good.
Okay. Anolo.
So I'm
You are
flying
currently-
down to the ground.
Yeah.
Is there anybody still alive on the opposition?
Oh yeah, as you saw this whole thing play out, the cannibals fly by you, and you're like, you're. There is the leader guy in the center. There is, and to the left, in sort of order, is the guy that Alvin hit, and there's 2 guys after that are totally unscathed. And
All
the
right,
weapons.
and am I within 30 feet, approximate to where they are, or am I still falling quite a distance?
Yeah, sure. You're within 30 feet.
Bonus action, Misty Step, and as I'd like to use some of that momentum to just crack one of those dudes off of the wyverns.
Okay. So how do you? I just gotta know, what's the Misty Step look like for you?
So I'm flying through the air, and all of a sudden, what you see is like, it almost looks like a pile of leaves because I'm part Fae, and I fall through the leaves, and then I emerge through the other side, and just.
That's awesome. I like it.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah. So you emerge on top of the wyvern next to the one that Alvin just flew by. Yeah, he looked at you. His blood is just coming down his face, eyes in terror, and he looks at you, this muscled mountain of steel.
Damn right.
And he just
mountain
like,
of steel. I love it. And did I careen him right off of the wyvern?
Make your attack.
So I get 2 attacks. So I get, yeah. Let me just. So what would this be? Because I'm kind of like tackling him off of the wyvern.
Just make a melee attack.
$22.
Yeah, that'll do it. So as you land, and you're like, huh, poof, and you just like 2-arm push him clean off. And he goes, whoa, and he falls down 10 feet off the wyvern and lands right on his back. He takes 4 damage, and he has been dismounted. All right. Anything else?
Nah, I'm good right there.
Okay. Brad, you are currently in the leader's pants.
Yeah, about that. I think I'm
Not a
gonna get out
sentence
of
I've
this.
ever said.
I think I'm gonna exit the leader's pants. It just
Oh,
doesn't-
by what method? And which?
down his pant leg.
Okay.
Yeah, just right down the pant leg.
So you see this kind of ball just go slipping down through the leg.
One moment we were all very impressed.
And then I'm going to break wild shape. I think
Okay.
is that a bonus action to unwild shape?
Yeah, I think it's a free action.
Yeah.
It's a free action?
I think it might count as a bonus action.
I'm not
Okay.
sure. Imagine it takes like a little bit of distraction. I mean, like my body's going all weird.
I
going
was
from
just
weasel to
looking at
weasel.
it not that long ago. Wild shape. You stay in until, bonus action to break
Okay.
it, or if you were to drop to 0 hit points.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to wait to drop to 0 hit points because
Right,
I'm a
yeah.
freaking weasel in a battlefield, and that just seems just bad news bears everywhere. So I'm gonna pop up, and I am just gonna primal savagery. I bit the guy once. I might as well just bite him again.
Okay.
So that's a cantrip. It's an attack one. So I'm just gonna roll my die and.
So as you emerge, your form grows up in front of this dragonborn. He looks at you. He's horrified. He goes, "You." and then you make your attack roll.
And I go, me, yeah. And I rolled a 19 plus my magic damage.
That's a hit.
Okay, it is a hit though. Okay, well, I won't care about it. Oh, sweet. And then it is 3d10 acid damage. I'm gonna roll that.
This is nuts.
18,
No pun intended.
18 acid.
Yeah.
No pun intended. Yeah. 18 acid damage. Yeah, and Brad's good with that.
Okay. So he looks pretty bad, especially as you where do you want to bite him? Like on the face?
Well, he's taller than me, I imagine. Dragonborn are usually pretty tall,
they're
right?
both medium. He's a little bit taller than you. He's probably about 6.5, 7 foot tall.
Yeah, I'll do a little hop and like go right for like the Yeah, no, I'm gonna take out his shoulder. Shoulder seems like a good spot.
Well, he's got a bunch
Like
of armor.
The trap up by his neck, maybe.
Okay, yep,
Trap.
you can get in there.
Okay.
So you can like full on like monkey spider vampire mode, and you jump onto him like and just launch and just get right in between the opening, and you feel acid just pour out of your mouth and just singe and sizzle his scales, and he's like oh, and he grabs your head and like pulls you back like and he look at you and he looks really beat up. Like part of his red color is being diminished. He looks not good.
Good.
He's like, okay. So, Ender.
Ariel, do you want to get down there?
I mean, shouldn't we?
I'll take that as a yes. So I cast Fly at 4th level on both of us.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Yes. Let's go.
Can I squeeze out the cannon opening, or is that too small?
Yes, you can. I just gotta close the windows. Just bring back.
So I'm going to fly out, and I think that's all my actions, right?
It's probably your action to cast fly, right?
Yes.
I can only imagine, yeah.
And your movement to get out.
But then
and
you get your
start going.
movement. So
Yeah.
what's your fly speed when you cast fly?
It's pretty fly. 60.
For a half elf guy?
Yeah.
I was just about to say that.
1 to 15.
Sorry, I'm back.
drew a
Okay.
31.
So you're flying out of the gun port.
Yeah, and I move 60 feet down.
Okay,
towards
cool.
them.
Phew.
How far away are they?
You'll be another round or so to get there.
And I used
'Cause
my
they're
bonus
probably
action
about
already. So yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. So as you fly down, you see like the battlefield. You see the dead bodies, the cannon explosions. You see the lead dragonborn just like pulling Brad back as his acid is just singeing, and you see like smoke sear coming up from his neck. You see the whole battlefield pretty clearly. All right, cool. Snow.
All right. So through the falling, am I able to get close enough to, let's say about 60 feet?
Yes.
Well, whenever I get about that height, I'm gonna go ahead and pop the wings. to
Okay.
Not splat.
Shoot. Your wings kick out, and it's like immediate parachute kind of effect. You kind of float back up a little ways, but you were being buffeted by the wind, and you're in control of your movement.
Then from that spot, I would like to try and hit as many people within a 20-foot radius sphere as I cast Storm
Okay.
Sphere
Where's my? Okay. Yeah. So the 2 undamaged ones you can hit along with their wyverns.
Perfect.
Okay.
All of them need to make a. Let's see, where is it? Each creature in the sphere, when it appears or that ends its turn there, must succeed a strength saving throw.
Is that everybody in that area or just those 2 guys?
I'm not.
Everybody in the area.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not
like,
hitting
what about
any of
us?
you guys yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys are unaffected.
Okay.
Strength save of 17.
Okie
I
dokie.
can
Where's
pass
my dice? Oh, I got a 17 in the die. So the Dragonborns save, but the Wyverns do not.
All right, the ones who failed take 2d6 bludgeoning. That's 7 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then, until the spell ends, I'm going to use my bonus action now to shoot a lightning bolt from the center to someone within 60 feet of the center. As long as they're within the sphere, I have advantage. So I'm going to target one of the ones who are already mounted and ready to ride the wyvern.
Okay, so that's 60 feet within this, in range of the sphere?
Within from center of sphere.
Okay, yep.
If they're within the sphere, then I get advantage on the roll.
No, he's not within that one. It's the guy you want to target.
Are you targeting
can-
one of the
you can-
ones that you hit with the storm? Is that what you're trying to say?
So if he's within 20-foot radius of the sphere, that made that in order to make that save, then
Okay, hold on.
I get an advantage on the roll of the bolt.
I don't know if you can see this.
All right.
But these guys that
Zoom it up.
I put like a square, like a circle around that. Those are the guys you hit.
Okay.
So there's the 2 wyvern and the riders, and down here is that's where Alvin and Anolo are.
All right. So there's 2 riders that are in the sphere, though, right?
Yeah.
All
If
right.
you
So
want to target one of them, you can have advantage, I guess.
yes, that's what I was trying to say, but
Okay.
words.
Good. And you're on and you made good grade list. How dare you?
Well, that said something for one of us. That is
It's your advisee.
Oh, he is, yeah.
Yeah, damn right he is.
19.
Okay, cool.
Hit.
Yes, that's a hit.
All right, so that guy is taking 4d6 lightning. And 16.
Okie dokie. So the lightning careens over, and you see him just body tense and shake for a second as you see some smoke emerge from underneath his armor as like part of his skin is cooked.
Nice.
Okay, cool. I mean, these guys do not look good. Anything else?
I believe that's it.
All right, so
Are there? You said
The
they made.
sphere,
Oh, go ahead.
the sphere is difficult terrain. That's all.
okay.
You said these guys made camp. Do they like get stuff out and set up like tents or something, or?
No, it's more like they're just taking a break. They had out these large water skins to feed their wyverns and to get some food. They didn't set up any kind of formal tenting.
Okay, all right. So nothing that would catch on
But-
fire.
Well, I mean, they have their I guess their stuff. You could try to set stuff on fire. Yeah, go for it. What do you want to set on fire?
I don't know. No, if they don't have like if they had like a little tent or something. How about I'm just gonna turn to the main guy with Brad just kind of like hanging off of him.
Yeah.
And just say, we were just gonna talk. You should have been cool. Now you're gonna burn. And then I'll just use silent image to like put a ring of fire up around us, so it just looks worse than it is.
Okay.
Like,
Make an
well, that's a good
intimidation
point.
check with advantage.
Okay.
hurt people physically,
No.
but mentally,
Uh,
that's another story.
24.
Okay. And he looks around. He takes a glance over at his decimated crew to the right. He sees the storm sphere and his the person to his left accosted by 2 people, and he looks at Brad, sees you with this little cat with this fire thing. He looks up and sees Ander flying down in along with Tyrael, and he looks visibly ashamed, embarrassed, humiliated, and he's just like, he drops to his knees. He's like, I surrender.
Not so fast.
Oh, then I'm just gonna be like, yay! And I guess put out the fire and like talk. Just they surrender. Just
As he says that, I'm gonna help the guy that I pushed off and down. I'm gonna help him stand up.
Okay. Okay,
He
so
surrendered.
Is that it?
he looks at you kind of reluctantly up in the, and he's like, takes your hand, stands up, drops his chain. The leader drops his sword. And the other guy, they all drop their weapons, and we are out of combat.
I sheath.
Snow's gonna disperse the storm sphere. He's gonna put a little snap in it.
Cool.
Then
So
I'll
let's
snap the storm sphere away.
change the music. Oh. Let's see. Whatever. Let's see if that works. Okay. So yeah, among the debris, there's body parts, there's blood, and the lead dragonborn is like, kill us. End it now.
Why did you surrender that?
That's not
Say that again,
fun.
Ander.
What? I mean, if you want to die, don't surrender. Because we'd be happy to kill you in battle. You surrendered.
Then do what
Right.
you will.
Well, the thing is you just dropped all your weapons, and I just don't feel like it's a fair fight if I'm just gonna slay and cut heads and dismember you. It doesn't feel right, so I'm not gonna kill you, unless, of course, you pull that thing back on me.
What happens if we don't kill you and you go back on your way?
Make a persuasion check.
$17.
Looks at you, he goes, Well, we will have to return to the rest of the Crimson Keepers. Humiliated.
Or like you could all just become farmers and like be chill. Poets, maybe. I could like teach you guys a few things about poetry.
You don't understand.
He really doesn't understand poetry.
Losing your honor is a death sentence?
He looks over at you and he kind of just grins, and like he's missing some teeth from the fight. He's bloodied. He just kind of smiles at you.
Ah, so you're honorable. You have a sense of honor. Does that honor include attacking a bunch of gnomes who couldn't possibly have fought back, blinding
The
almost
lesser
a
races don't
spectator?
matter.
What?
I'm gonna go ahead and want you to repeat that. Because I thought I heard something crazy in my ear, like you said, the lesser races don't matter.
The age of dragons is coming. The lesser races don't matter.
Oh, how sad you won't be here to see it.
Yeah, like we kicked your ass. I would have to say, if anything, we are the not like. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. We're not a race. Like you suck, bro.
Yeah, you suck.
Yeah, that's Brad. That's what Brad's trying to say. You suck. You're the greater race. Wow, Brad is disappointed.
So, where are the rest of the Crimson Keepers at?
He just looks at you. He doesn't say a word.
Alvin flaps down behind him and just screams at him. Just.
I'll cast friends on him.
Okay, what's the save?
No, there's no save. It just happens. If he's not
He's hostile. He's still hostile to you. He's not
gave up. Okay, then
fighting.
I don't cast friends on him.
So,
I mean, he
I would
doesn't
like
like
to-
you.
all the weapons they dropped, I think Enola's gonna start to go pick them up.
Okay. You pick
13
up.
will sneak off too, and find the plumpest one to drag off. That's dead already. I haven't gotten to eat like this in a long time.
Oh my
The Wyvern,
god.
too.
Oh,
Okay,
you guys
yeah.
are talking.
So, make a stealth check just for ha-has.
25.
Oh yeah. So, Thurkir just kind of lowers himself like he's doing the elevator thing, and he just disappears across the ground. And then, when you go over the bodies that were blown apart by the cannonballs, and you find a nice, plump, or muscled but not too muscled dragonborn, and drag him off behind a wyvern and start to feed. Okay.
Native people.
Other folks.
Snow's actually gonna get Anders' attention and kind of be like, "Ander, maybe we should bring the ship down. If we get any of them to attack the ship, then maybe that'll break the contract."
Huh. Yeah.
Right?
It's hilarious.
That or bring Siadra here and we'll have to deal with that.
Oh. Can I make a history check to see if the contractor applied to being outside of the grove?
Yeah.
I'll help with that since I also looked at the contract. Go ahead, roll with advantage if that's okay with the DM.
22.
Yep.
Thank you.
No, I get the contract stipulates it needed to be inside of Siedra's Grove.
It's a good idea, Snow.
What if we
Dang.
what if we took one, went back into the grove, and like just hit him with the boat? Like what if?
Had him attack.
Or
Well,
like,
the thing
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
I
there was
believe
still
that would be under duress, and I think that breaks and nulls any kind of contract, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know that.
I
like,
don't know.
You can't attack a boat under duress. Like I'm not sure that attacking works like that. I think if his sword hits the ship, it like Brad thinks it would count.
Do you
Well,
really
somebody
mind ships going back there?
No, if we're making them.
Not particularly, no. Dragonborn, do you have a name?
He just
I'll just call you
clams up.
Rusty. Rusty, where's our gold? The gold that was taken from that ship. Where is it?
It's probably with the rest of my crew.
Oh yeah, and that was back. Where'd you say it again?
Make a persuasion check.
It's deception because I'm trying to trick them.
Deception. Okay.
Doesn't matter. They're equal. 26.
Okay. He's well. It just doesn't. I mean, it's okay. I'm just trying to sort of work through this one. Well, we have a group of us to the north and a group of us to the south.
Do all the groups have as many as this one?
Oh yeah, our army has been factioned off and we've moved around and swept in. There's not really any point in conversing about this because you guys will just get killed eventually, or you'll be enslaved like everyone else. Cliff Knoll is ours. It's fine.
Were you guys part of Esmeralda's thing there?
I know not an Esmeralda.
Okay, the Army of Man? No, not ringing a bell.
Nope.
All right, just curious.
You guys got
So
lots of.
you got some.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
You guys got lots of cool like griffin things and stuff, and you were catching up to us pretty quick. That was pretty good.
He just nods.
Why were you following us?
We dominate skies, not you.
I don't think that's what happens. Looking around at all the destruction.
What do you do?
Anybody else want to ask a question?
Who is your leader?
My immediate officer is Rogar, warlord of Cliffnall.
Any idea how Zendarth is these days? Right, that's the name of the red dragon? Did I write that down right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He looks at you kind of cockeyed. He's enjoying some ice cream right now.
Tell us more about Cliff Knoll.
Looks at you, he's like, where have you been? Like, can you be more specific?
What happened after the fall?
He looks at you, he's like, I can't believe I have to tell you this, because like this is, for him, some of the most important, biggest news ever. He looks at you like you're stupid. And after the fall, Mizzy's left, went back to his swamp, put in Rogar as warlord, and now the army of the Dragonborn, along with a few other trolls and ogres, have taken over the city. All the humanoids in there are slaves, are put to work, and life is good.
Mizzies, you say?
Yes. I'll type it, Ms.
I'm keeping a track of the dragons.
Hold on. Oh, I gotta find his. Dig out his name.
Is that the black dragon?
Yes.
Yep.
Where did I put it? Nah, I got it. Yeah. Bunch of consonants.
Cool.
Much as a dragon loves.
Yeah.
More hard consonants you got, the better you are.
So he looks around.
You know, I got a question for you, you big lot. Did you hit my friend Zarek?
I know no Zarek.
Okay, let me reframe. Make it simple for you dragon folk. Which is ironic. Did you or your people make my big spectator friend, who makes the world's most delicious pizzas and fermented fruit, did you cut his eye or make it look like it was gangrene or something? Did you affect him at all when attacking? Wait.
Oh,
They didn't.
yeah, I heard about this. One of our others said he had quite a good time gouging this spectator's eye. Made him scream and squirm like nothing he'd ever heard before.
So now Nolo, he's gonna get the most really like evil look he's ever given, and he's giant, right? So like, tell me his name, and I intimidate him if that's okay.
Okay.
I intimidate him if that's okay.
If it's possible for me to like loom over this dragonborn to give help to this intimidation roll, I
Sure,
would
why
like to
not?
do that. Okay.
Your kind of wood arm kind of crackles with some electrical energy.
Oh, no, I'm still giant eagle. So unless I have a wooden wing.
Okay, you're eagle. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
I got a
that would be cool,
26.
actually.
26. Okay, so between you and then Alvin's just kind of going. He looks up at you, and he says, "It was Rogar," and he just spits in your face.
And I punch him right in the face. You can't spit in my face without me punching you, so I'm gonna hit him in the face.
Okay.
Is the ship
Roll
here
for
yet?
damage. I'm sorry, what did you say, Andrew?
Is the ship here yet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Zarek, could you come down here, please?
24 to punch in the schnoz.
Yeah. No, it's an automatic hit because he's restrained and he's surrendered, so just roll for damage.
Okay, death hole.
So Zarek emerges above the railings on the upper deck. You see him go, hello?
6 damage.
Okay.
Zarek, which one of these Dragonborn would you like to bite?
And he looks around at them. Comes down the little gangplank ramp, gets closer. None of these are the one that hurt me or attacked us.
What was his name again? DM?
Rogar.
Rogar.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't want to bite them?
Would it be wrong of me if I said no?
No, that's your decision, man.
That's a hero's attitude. Brad is like so proud of you.
It's a super choice. Listen, Zarek, you should know that this fool did not do anything, and we know that. But somebody named Rogar did. Would you like to take your vengeance out on him?
Yeah.
Yes! Take us to Rogar. Not Zarek, to the guy in the thing.
I am not taking you anywhere.
I would like to try and pick up this guy physically.
Okay. Yeah, you pick him up.
Okay. And I start flying up into the air.
Okay.
Like straight up 80 feet is a giant eagle's move speed.
And he looks at you and he goes, "Do it! Do it!"
Do it.
I keep flying up. And then I circle around and I look for like a really, really tall tree.
Okay.
And as soon as I find the tallest tree in the immediate vicinity, I place him gently on top of it.
Okay. So you and you leave him there, and he's sort of hanging on top of the tree.
And then I fly back down.
I see one of the other Dragonborn. Now, if you don't cooperate, we're also going to mildly inconvenience one of you.
Oh, guys, I got an idea.
Please.
And I turn into as close as what I think could be a dragonborn child, like a red dragonborn child. And I go find a corpse, one that Thurkir hasn't eaten.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you walk.
And then I cast Speak with Dead on him.
Okay. So you find the one that has its remaining head because the other one's head got blown clean off. And so its jaws are kind of cockeyed, and you could.
Like, hey, where can I find Rogar? You gotta help me.
In Clifflaw.
In Clifflaw, really? Okay, thank you. I just put him down, drop him, and walk back to the guys.
No problem.
Transform back and be like, hey, this guy says he's in Clifflaw.
Right, so let's... You know what? We're done with this because these peons are nothing and they can't do anything to us. Let's go to Cliffnall.
Yeah, where the big dragonborn army and the black dragon is.
No, the black dragon left, he said.
Oh, yeah.
You get like ice cream.
We should get ice.
Brad was distracted.
Okay, so you guys gonna clamber on back onto the airship?
Question: how many of the Dragonborn are left?
4.
Ooh, we should capture.
Do we want to take one of them?
Let's take the
Because
chief.
I was honestly going to go put the rest of them all on a bunch of trees.
We could keep captive one of them.
We could
Honestly,
tie them to the wheel.
Putting
Should
them
we-
on the tree would probably be the best idea, to be honest. And like hobble the wyverns somehow. Any of
I
them that
mean-
are left.
We could spook them off, probably. Maybe.
Can we like keep the wyverns on our ship and leave?
Right, there's a question. I'd like to speak with one of the wyverns.
Oh god.
Okay. Hold on. It's just speak with animals, right?
That is correct.
I don't think they're not an animal.
Are they like
Hold
a
up.
beast or something, or a monstrosity?
They're dragons.
Oh, they count
dragons.
as dragons? Right. Oh,
Yep.
that makes sense.
I think are they too dumb for that?
No, he can't. It's not an animal. He can't speak to it.
So actually, it's a beast.
No, I mean,
I can
can I
speak with
talk to it
beasts.
It's not a what?
Yeah,
Not a
and
beast,
wyverns are
so-
technically dragons, so that's
Yep.
the same
Yeah.
reason I couldn't cast it on Mr. Bricks, because Mr. Bricks is a monstrosity. Unless they
Yep.
count as a beast, you can't.
So
use
this is
speak
not a
with
beast, correct?
Correct.
Can you just talk to it normally in Draconic?
I mean, I could try. I don't know why you
Yeah.
want to tell it.
I was just gonna say nice things and maybe persuade it to be on our side and things, but or maybe just to eat its own owner. One of the two. You know.
I mean, I can see if they'll cooperate.
Yeah, you could tell it to eat its owner if you want.
I'm gonna walk over to just the closest one,
Okay.
and in Draconic. Go ahead.
It kind of just looks at you, recognizing Draconic, but not recognizing the words you're saying. Oh yeah.
Let's
Oh,
let them go. Let's let these wyverns go live free. And I'm gonna start cutting off like the saddles or whatever they have. Do they have saddles on these wyverns? Okay.
Yeah.
I wanna release the saddles on the wyverns and pat them on the butt and just let them go.
Well, as he's
Kind
doing
of
that,
like.
I'm also in Draconic going to be like, "You're free to go. Do as you choose."
So
If it
you
does
see
that,
as
I'll-
they cut the saddles, they kind of like stretch and move around with their wings, like their little hands at the very tips of their long wings. They look around, and they just slunk back down like they're to a crouching position, and the other dragonborn just start laughing at you.
Like they don't take any Ha! You know, I smack them in the
Nope.
hiney. They don't
They
move?
do
Okay.
not.
All right.
I'm laughing along with the Dragonborn.
So, and they speak in Draconic to each other, and so you understand this through as
Snow.
or yeah, sorry, Snow.
And Thurkir, if
oh,
I'm
and
close enough.
Okay. You guys hear that? Yeah. Stupid, minor, small races. You can't even understand why a trained wyvern.
Guys, they're making fun of us.
He's I want to look at him like the glaring smolder look. Because I scared his pants off. Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Okay.
We could get Mr.
I'll
Briggs
tell you
to
what.
turn him to stone.
I'll give you one shot here. You're a dragonborn. You're mighty. You're fierce. Surely you could take this little half elf and a feat of strength. And if you did, you guys could go free.
That's right.
But if you don't, you're gonna get us into Cliffnull. How about that for a deal?
Cannot make that promise.
Not so mighty, are you? Huh?
We have surrendered. It's either you let us go,
We're
or
gonna
you kill
chuckle.
us.
We're gonna chuckle at their weakness. Thurkir, laugh with me. Because they suck.
Alvin tries to join in the laughter as much as an eagle is capable of laughing.
I'm sorry, do that again, Trombone. Do it.
And I like try and point with one of my wings too to really emphasize the pointing and laughing.
That they suck.
That they suck, yeah.
Thurkir will come back since he's full now and say, "Wait, there is a third option. You could just let me watch them. We could bring him on the ship."
I mean, if I
Are
don't
you
see
picking
it.
your teeth with the finger bone of a dragonborn?
I actually just made some brand new javelins and I hold up sharpened bones.
Oh God.
Wow.
That's grizzly.
There is so much
And
love in you.
I mean, if
Yeah.
we're gonna kill him, I might as well, use
Enjoy
them.
They look at you and they go, and they just smack their chest with their fists. As it is
Thurkir
a symbol
knows
of
this. That means they approve. So.
the symbol of respect.
Oh yeah. All right.
They respect you, Thurkir.
Name my new javelins. Carve.
It had to happen eventually.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we doing?
Take this one. Take the captain or whatever he thinks he is.
Captain's in the tree.
He's in the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, take the second in command. And we're taking him with us to Cliffnull.
And we
He's
slay the
not
rest.
going to want to talk the moment we get close to Cliffnull because he's going to be pooping his pants because we're going to take him to his other kind and they're going to do their way with them. Let's take him.
Hey, what do we do with the other three?
Well, I imagine Thurkir has a lot of options.
Brad wants to sniff them. I want to do the Anolo sniff and see if they're evil.
Okay. Yeah, as you lean in and once you get past the smell of blood and dirt, you get an acrid smell, almost like a bile, and these guys are evil.
Anolo, bro. They're like the worst. Letting them go is like letting loose a rabid animal to go and like destroy innocent farmers in the sky because they're sky bad guys. So like we should really not let them go.
Where do you
They'll
think
destroy
farming
the
takes place?
sky. No, it's like they're just words, Ander. Just words.
Don't
Trying
go
to paint
together.
an image You understand what I mean, right? Like these are bad people. They might be people, but they're bad. Like we have killed better people than this.
Don't tell me that, Brad. Don't tell me that. These guys are really bad, and I think.
Give them a smell.
Brad, Brad. I agree with him. These guys are really bad.
We can't let them live.
No, we cannot.
They will not change their ways, and they will cause more pain and suffering.
But maybe we could to say they're prisoners of war. If we could find our friend with the many blades, if you know what I mean, we could turn them over, and they might be able to get more out of them magically. They might have more resources.
You have a friend with many blades? Man, I'm so excited. Sweet.
Somewhere around maybe 9 of them.
Yeah. Somewhere more than 8, but less than 10.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what? And I'd like to huddle. Let's huddle. Listen. Let's
Keep
take
my eye
a
on
couple. Let's take 1 or 2. Let's let Zarek think he feels like, let's let Zarek be part of this. He can really watch him because he's got like 15 eyeballs. And then, yes, I think we should take him to our friends with the many blades, somewhere in between 8 and 10 of them.
Then we kill the rest.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
I don't. Maybe Thurkir does. And maybe some of the evil people like Tyrael. But that's it.
Brad's gonna.
I
pull
went
out
through a
his-
whole arc thanks to your face punching about that.
Well, I need you to face punch yourself.
Ah.
He's got horns, man. I mean, he's evil. Anyway.
So, Brad's just so who are we keeping? He's kind of eeny, meeny, miny, mowing them.
It's not up to me.
Thematically, I'd like to check on those injured parties and make sure they're euthanized.
Kirkian.
Oh my.
Okay,
Well,
so
no, I
wait,
mean,
wait,
I'm
wait,
way at
wait.
mercy, so if those guys are still suffering, I'd, put them down.
Instead of trying to heal him, you just
From the cannonball fire?
Yeah.
Dead. They're
Oh,
dead.
yeah,
One's
no,
been eaten.
Yeah.
Well, I know
one
one's been
got
eaten,
eaten.
yeah, but the other guys are
One was
Pieces.
decapitated, and the other one, that one talked to, because he was dead.
To shreds, you say.
the
know what?
wyverns are completely dead.
Oh,
Then
the-
there's-
Oh no, the wyverns are really badly hurt, and they're not weak enough to be euthanized, but they're in not great shape. They're below half their health. So in game terms.
okay.
You know what I think would scare the living daylights out of me is being eaten alive. So, this is what I'm going to say. Maybe the ones who are alive can be under the care of Thurkir. Thurkir, salivate a little bit, you would you? Just drip it. Drip it out. And you guys, you laughed at me once, and the other one of you spit on me, and then you guys just thought it was really funny. Well, now I think it's very funny that you're going to be watched by a man who eats your people for his own hunger. So, why don't you come on, and we're gonna shackle him, and we're gonna put him on the ship. And Thurkir, when you're hungry, you can eat one.
Alvin, bro,
With
go
the
get the
cats.
tree one.
And he probably can't thumbs up with a wing, but he tries to. And then he flies off to grab the captain.
Okay. When you fly up, you pick him back up. He looks at you. He spits on you.
I want to bring him close enough to the ground that I can drop him so it'll hurt, but that I
Okay.
know it won't kill him. And then I drop him.
10 or 20 feet. What do you want to do?
Yeah. Yeah, let's say 20 feet.
Okay. Roll 2d10 for me.
Sure.
Let's max out.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Okay.
Hey, Thurkir, you owe me,
That's
buddy.
fine. 13.
Okay. So as you fly down, you kind of stop for a second. You look, kind of judge the distance, and just drop him. He falls, and his legs hit first, and you hear this sickening crack as both of his legs just crack in half, and they crumble underneath him. And he falls down, and it seems to hit a stone, like part of his ribs crack. He's just now a mess of broken bones, as he has like 3 hit points left.
Brad will go over and behead him.
No! No! Well, it's done. It's over.
Brad's gonna walk over with his. I mean, unless someone tries to stop him, he's just gonna take his great sword and.
Yeah, no. I'd like to stop you and just be like, Brad.
What?
You see, Brad's got like.
And then I just listen, buddy. Let me explain to you the power of fear, right? We cut this dude's head off. Thurkir eats. We know nothing, right? We keep this broken body. Maybe I heal him up a little bit. Maybe Thurkir comes and takes a little bit of his toes off. Maybe he starts singing a different tune. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you see the guy next to him who's now a mass of broken bones, the leader guy. He looks up, he's just like, we do not fear death. Death brings us to Tiamat. We welcome the moment.
Brad just gently puts his foot on one of the broken, shattered legs. Just a little.
And then as he does that, I'm gonna be like, does Tiamat take you when you're covered in Thurkir's shit? Because he eats you up and shits you out.
Oh boy.
Intimidation.
Okay. With advantage, sure.
26.
What are we even
Okay.
doing right now?
Yeah.
They hurt my boy. No way, Seth.
So
no way.
he
We killed these
looks up at you, and he just kind of and just stops talking.
I thought so. Now, let's go. And I'm going to heal him a smidge so that his legs, one leg is broken, the other one is not. And we're going to take
Okay.
him onto the ship. Or at least I want to start preparing for that.
We waterboard him next.
Can I look
I'm not
around?
against that, by the way.
Remember, we're the
Okay.
good guys.
Can I
We are the good guys.
loot?
So you looking around?
I want to loot, like go look through stuff and see if I can find anything valuable.
Yeah, they have some money on them, and they're on the bags of the wyverns that you guys cut off. Where's my notes? So, where is it? Nope, wrong one.
I'd also like to detect magic too, just to
Okay.
cover all the bases before we depart.
Yeah, so you find, actually, there is most of the bags have some gold in them, and collectively, after you're searching through all of the wyverns, you find 2,000 gold, but then you find one bag that has it's full of gems. And it's roughly it's equivalent to 1,000 gold worth of gems. And then among the spoils you find a wand that's magical, and a book
Yeah.
that is emanating magic.
I like making and I'm pointing like it's bad stuff.
But
I'll take a look at the book.
Okay. Yeah, it seems to be a very academic book. There is a lot of passages that are geared towards deepening one's understanding and connection with not only the cosmos, but just things in the mortal life, you know.
Mortal or moral?
Mortal.
The
Yeah.
gear will see if there's any parts for him to make stuff from wyverns, anything. Yeah, just anything useful.
Well, all the wyverns are still alive, so unless you want to...
Oh, there are some. Yeah. Unless they have something like they're not magical or anything, are they?
No, they're just regular wyverns. I mean, unless you want to pillage more of the dead Dragonborn.
Yeah, I don't have very many useful parts. I need some cool stuff.
It's been such a weird session.
Darkir likes
Okay.
to make his own items.
Okay. Anything else?
Snow's just gonna help Soot with the looting. Because
You're gonna grab the wand that he doesn't want to touch.
I don't want to touch it.
oh yeah, might as well pick it up. See if I can figure out what it does. Can I do an Arcana check?
Sure.
Or is that an attunement thing only?
Well, it requires attunement, and you won't know the entire stuff until you probably identify it.
For the record, though, it's a 21 for an Arcana check.
Yeah, you've seen or heard of wands like this being wielded by mages who would go into combat and they were more like frontline mages, so to speak. But what the actual wand is and what it does is not when you're not with that role.
All right. So I'll explain that to anyone. See if anybody's interested.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, anyone interested with this kind of wand? It's kind of a frontline mage thing. If no one's interested, I'll see what it does later.
Yeah, hang on to it.
Yeah.
So
We
you,
can
buddy.
experiment later.
All right.
Does everybody want this book?
Does it have poetry in it?
It seemed very intellectual.
Brad's like super down for being intellectual.
But no, I don't think it has poetry. I don't. Does it have poetry, Matt?
There are poems in it, but it's not a book of poetry.
Are there pictures in it? Because then anybody can read it.
there are some diagrams and some other things. There are some pictures.
Brad really wants it now.
Ooh, pop up.
No.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, if you want it, Brad, I encourage you to read.
Like, I mean, Brad's not like super attached to it, so like if someone else has like the whim to check it out later.
Well, if there's anything really neat in there, then I'd look at it later.
Wait.
Ditto.
You're right. And when they all relinquished their weapons and surrender, and I took them, is there anything other than just crude weapons?
No, there is long chains that have like these grappling hooks at the end. They have regular what do they have? Long swords, short swords, a few heavy crossbows. It's all standard fare.
All right, I probably picked them all up, and I want to just bring them up onto the ship when we're all done here.
Armfuls of weapons. Okay. Anything else?
What exactly was the nature of the book again? Like,
It's
what's
very
fun with stuff.
Yeah, it sort of gives you a deeper understanding of either life or people or the cosmos. It seems like a academic book that promotes learning.
But it is kind of magic. You said magic
Yes.
was coming from it. Yeah. And I'll
Yes.
I'll let Snow know that. Like, and it was kind of magic. It was like it's one of the scary books.
Oh my god. It magically gives Brad the college degree he never had.
I was gonna say
This isn't the end of the Wizard of Oz.
doesn't really align with
Not yet,
Snow's
it's not.
personal interests very much. So
Derek here technically
Anything
got his
else?
heart.
Anything else, folks?
I think just carrying some of the
Okay,
the broken
yeah.
legged one dude in and stuff.
So yeah, you bring the weapons back up, you deposit them, and you come back and you start to escort the prisoners aboard the airship. And you stow them away down below one of the decks, and probably in a room with their manacles. They're all kind of begrudgingly going, but and you now have the 4 prisoners. And Gimbal looks around. He's like, "What's okay? Awesome, guys. Do you want to park here for a bit? You wanna take off?"
So let's just get some of the ground rules out of the way. There may be times when we're like, Gimbal, we need you to slow down so we could drop one of these pieces of heathens off of the ship. And that might happen. Second, I believe we would really supremely like to go to Cliffnall, but I'm not the guy who's going to tell you where to go, Gimbal, because I feel like a jerk once treating you like a piece of rag. So, what I think we need to do is go to Cliffnall, but I'll let the rest of these guys tell you. But I might drop this one off.
What? Well,
I mean, we need to find out more about what they have all at Cliffnall. I mean, the town's been taken. We need to find out what kind of guards they have and defenses. Did they get the tower back up and running?
I think we should try to find the Nine Blades, or if any of them are still around.
Like, what about the unicorn?
That's true too. And then there's still the contract situation.
Well, to be fair, Wayne from the Nine Blades does have an in with the unicorns. So maybe if we find her, we can ask her how the unicorns are doing, as her patron was the one in the volcano.
If the Nine Blades are still at Cliffnall or in the area.
I can always go and,
Or even still together.
I can always go and check on the unicorn or Ned, and like take some of you guys with me, the ones that can be tiny.
Right. Those of us who can fit into your courier's box.
I mean, maybe we should see how Ned's doing. Last you said she was in the swamp after that black dragon, and we know the black dragon took over the town.
Yeah, she was having a lot of fun stomping around in the mud.
We should make sure she's okay, especially 2 years later.
And let's see. Also, as far as breaking the contract to get Cogmaster's abilities back, I think we're going to need the assistance of a powerful magic user. I was. Sorry,
creeping me
snores.
out somehow.
Yeah.
It sounds
Okay.
like zombies.
I thought it was a Minecraft ghast, by the way.
Oh, poor Barney.
No, leave the
Is it
barnster
I
sleeping. Let him
I was
sleep.
thinking that if we could find a way to contact Mihan, he's been very helpful to us in the past, that we might entreat his assistance. I could send him an animal messenger if I knew where he was. I need to know his location to be able to send a little bird to give him a message.
Ooh, I could scry him.
That would be perfect.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why are the what's the roll?
So if I've only secondhand heard of the target, so that's +5. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well you know the target. Okay. If the target knows you're casting the spell, it can fail the saving throw voluntarily if it wants to be observed. Okay, so if Mihan wants to be observed by me, he can fail it, but it is a wisdom saving throw DC 18.
Okay.
+5, so I get +5 to the save. Right? No, you get +5 to the save.
No, I think
because I have
Mihan
second
gets
hand.
the +5 because it's only second hand.
Right.
That's your
Okay.
handicap,
Yeah.
kind of.
Okay.
Unless you guys have a likeness or a picture or a possession or a garment or a body part.
Oh, didn't he give everybody something? Like, Brad doesn't have anything clearly, but... Ned
Did
got that
Mihan
back.
give us gifts at one point?
Ned
That
got
was
it back.
before snow, right?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
pre-Fey Wild entirely.
Yeah, this
So Ned
is
got
back
his
in
back.
like Staff of Chiasmus kind of territory. Yeah, so we'll just move on. So how do you set up your scry?
Oh yeah, I go back to Hotbox. a room.
Okay. So as your smoke emerges in this kind of ring, it's unclear at first, but it starts to swirl around and coalesce and creates this kind of smoky picture. And you see a room with a bunch of clockwork dragons, and they're all in various states of assembly. Some are complete, some are painted, some are missing wings or legs, or there's just a whole table full of them all, and they all look the same. They all look like Meehan. On a little stool, you see a little gnome person with this a blue hat on, a little craftsman's cap, kind of blue jumpers, but he's got these kind of brassy, more tan skin that you're used to seeing a gnome on. And he looks around, slowly spins around, and sees your kind of ghostly form, and he goes, "Oh, hello!" And that's where we're gonna stop.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Man, that was
Soot
fun.
goes to communicate with somebody randomly again. Meehan Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Part
And we'll
2,
pick it up with
Boogaloo.
Meehan next Monday.
Cool.
Cool, cool.
Boy.
So to recap, Brad bit a dude's nuts.
He sure did. As a ferret.
Well, as a Brad version of ferret, right? And Thurkir finally feasted. Onolo acted a little bit evil, but not evil by torturing these mofos. Quite frankly, Onolo does not like other people spit on him, and so when that happens, he just threatens them with being eaten by Thurkir.
That's Alvin totally broke a dude's legs.
You broke some dude's legs.
He had also spit on me repeatedly.
See that, dude? We don't like spit.
Apparently, we're really not into that.
I don't like it.
That's
It's a
not our
battery
thing.
charge.
No, it's not.
You know, that brings up an interesting point, though. When is the last time Thurkir is eaten? Was it that foot?
Not.
It was
all
that
the
foot,
time.
dude. I was thinking that
I
foot.
mean,
He
Thurkir
just-
eats regular meals, I'm sure, like, begrudgingly.
Yeah.
But, like, when he can get a fresh kill, that's a feast.
It's been like he's been eating like, you know, TV dinners, and he finally got a fresh meal. You know?
Yeah.
Ah,
With the brownie
tavern
in
meatloaf again.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they cooked the meat again. Ruined it.
What are you doing?
It's never rare enough for Thurkir.
Dear fat Goliath, you ruins it.
Oh God! Don't ever do that voice again. I
God.
thought it was Smeagol.
Not bad. Not bad.
That was not bad at
Oh,
all.
dear.
It's a very good one.
So yeah, there was a lot of fun little moments tonight.
It's a good time.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was wild.
Yeah, the cannon fire thing kind of caught me by surprise. I'm like, okay, that's a lot of damage.
Man,
Yeah.
lighting them up
Dude.
all at once like that was so,
Like 60 damage.
I was just like
so cool.
I would just like to point out that I was like the most bloodthirsty. Like I was really boiling for a fight tonight as a player. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you Bardic inspired the cannons.
Oh.
that
Well,
was
yeah.
useful.
Dude, yeah, you caused a 20 on those cannons.
That's
so.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
You
That's- yeah.
inadvertently
Tag, stop
did
it,
a whole
Yeah.
lot of hurt.
That was
They
definitely
surrendered,
the
though,
best
like-
assist of the game tonight.
Team effort. Team effort.
Yeah,
True.
dude, this was
Yeah,
a
you
wild
see-
game.
You could have taken a head off or two. You could have done it. Gone all dark.
I kind of
Yeah.
wasn't expecting Soot's ceasefire to work. I was just trying to scare everybody, but
Right. It's weird
Well-
when you do something. It's like, I don't think this is going to work. I'm going to do it anyway.
You're like biting a dragonborn in the nuts.
Yeah.
Honestly, that took me by surprise as much as you guys on some level.
I believe that. I believe that, Brad. That
Yeah.
you did not have that plan going into it.
Premeditated.
Yeah, I
But
was
you
just
made
say,
it work.
I don't
You
peg
made it
Brad
work.
as a premeditated nut biter.
A scrope biter? No way.
Oh boy.
the Mike Tyson of nut butting.
Oh, poor Tyson.
Oh,
Are we still on stream?
We are.
We
we
are.
are.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Okay.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is the after chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Okay.
We can say
God.
For
goodbye.
everybody who
Totally.
Thank you,
sticks
everybody.
around for the end of the stream, wow, we're sorry.
Yeah.
Good night.
I like the episode where they talk about biting guys in the nuts for
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're just part of our home game at this point. This is just what we do.
right.
This is our people.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Stop it.
But anyway,
That's not good behavior.
so okay. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Everybody.
Hanging
Bye.
out.
Good
Yeah.
friends.
Playing
See
with
you
us is
guys
cool.
Thursday, and then Sunday, and
Oh,
then
Yeah,
Determinators on
Thursday,
Thursday.
Determinators this week.
On
Yeah, Ether Flux
Thursday.
on Sunday. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for Tabletop Audio for letting us use their music. And yeah, so have fun, roll some dice, take some heads.
Mm-mm.